Smitch throws out this email that kind of runs down the whole week of birthdays and movie releases. So today, 22nd anniversary of Analyze This release.
Wow.
Of course, that's Billy Crystal and Robert De Niro is like a mob boss who needs therapy, kind of like The Sopranos.
Well, I remember when the first Sopranos preview came out, and I'm like, wow, okay. I'd never heard of James Gandolfini before.
No.
But,
He had small parts in True Romance and
so I really wasn't familiar with his work.
Yeah.
But I did think it was, are they making a TV show based on Analyze This? I really thought so.
Right. So let's go best Robert De Niro comedy role.
Your choices are?
Analyze This.
Yes.
Meet the Parents, Midnight Run, Dirty Grandpa. That's the one with Zac Efron, not the one you showed your kids.
Now, it's funny, in the conversation I have with McConaughey, and again, please, everybody go to Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your Apple Podcasts, and see, my conversation and listen to my conversation as well with Matthew McConaughey. And I do ask him about Wolf of Wall Street, and he says that Scorsese loves to laugh, and he loves humor. And we talked a little bit about how Scorsese's movies, even when they're dark and frightening and also very serious or bloody, there's humor in everything. Now, there's a movie called The King of Comedy, where De Niro plays a stalker or a guy who just is obsessed with a late night talk show host, Jerry Langford, played by Jerry Lewis. He plays Rupert Pupkin.
Great name.
And there are some laugh out loud hilarious moments in the film. Sandra Bernhard is another stalker of Jerry Langford. And what they do, so Rupert gets a shot at doing stand-up comedy on the late night show, is they kidnap Jerry Lewis.
Fantastic movie.
Jeez.
They kidnap the Jerry Langford character, and as ransom, they won't release him until they see Rupert Pupkin on TV doing his stand-up act.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like the Carson. Lewis is like the Carson.
Yeah, he's the Johnny Carson.
So
he
you're
plays
like
Johnny.
famous if you get on the show.
I don't know if it's not a comedy, but there are some funny parts in it. It doesn't belong in this list, but I just feel the need to. I feel the need. There's a ton of satire in it.
Yes,
and it's definitely not the first maybe 3, 4, 5 Scorsese, De Niro movies that you talk about. Mean Streets would even be before that. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Goodfellas. But this is, I just feel the need to mention that. It's because the word comedy is in the title. There is some funny stuff, and it just disturbs me that Dirty Grandpa's on this list. At least you didn't go with the War with Grandpa, which we have been down this road lately, because it upset me, just to bring everyone up to speed in case you're wondering. It upset me when Susie and I were watching it with all 3 of our children because they insisted on watching it, that it struck me that this was the first De Niro movie in the lives of my children, and I felt I was letting them down. Not like I'm going to show a 12, 10, and 7-year-old, Mean Streets.
Or Mean Streets.
And speaking of Rupert Pupkin, here's a little note for Entourage fans out there, as I know Brockman is. Rupert Pupkin was the name that Johnny Drama had Vinny Chase's name saved under in his phone.
And it's a great...
That's funny.
It's a great, funny reference. It's a brilliant sort of next-level reference. Yeah. So without question, though, there's a clear answer on this poll question.
Oh, I know.
I have seen Meet the Parents on a plane, and I've never been on a plane where every human being on the plane is laughing. Everybody was laughing at it. And it is a brilliantly funny movie. And his character, I'm watching you, and all of that. And Analyze This is funny, too. Nothing beats Midnight Run. As a matter of fact, Midnight Run is my favorite comedy of all time. With the In-Laws, look it up, go see it. I know you haven't seen that, with Peter Falk and Alan Arkin.
Is this a movie from the 70s?
It is, sir.
Son is on the Midnight Run like De Niro.
It is, but I'm just opening your mind a little bit here, Chris.
In-Laws, yeah, I see it.
Not the
79.
remake. The remake with our friend Albert Brooks and Michael.
No, this
Douglas
is Alan Arkin and Peter
In-Laws.
Falk, right?
was not at all remotely close.
Not even, no.
To being. It shouldn't have been made.
Exactly.
But Midnight Run is hilarious. It is profane.
It's
It is
profane.
touching.
It is
It is moving. It is about a relationship between men thrown together in the craziest of circumstances. The music is amazing. I know that's not supposed to be a comedy, but De Niro in this is as good in this as he is in any other movie, and I will fight people over that.
Go have a cream soda.
Well,
One of my
I
favorite
mean,
lines.
you know,
I mean, he
Jimmy
Midnight Run can't be
Serrano,
funnier than Meet the Parents.
That whole movie's great.
but that's not a De Niro line.
I
in
know.
the
No, I
movie.
know.
You know,
but the whole movie.
I'm telling everybody, it is. I would put De Niro's performance as Jack Walsh, who is unpopular with the Chicago Police Department, up
Why are you
against
unpopular?
in that movie up against De Niro as Travis Bickle in Taxi Driver, as Jake LaMotta, as anything he's ever done. And I will fight people on that, and that is my choice. And I bet you it won't even finish in third place. It's going to upset me, Chris.
No, Rich.
Okay.
Midnight Run is actually running away with it.
Thank God.
Oh, people are getting it.
Thank God.
Why are you unpopular with the Chicago Police?
I mean, Charles Grodin in that movie too. He's kind of
Charles
disappeared.
Grodin
He's
is
disappeared.
amazing in that.